Fantastic. We're with Neil Murray at the 22nd Annual Blues Fest in Byron Bay. How are you going?
Very pleased to be here. It's a very well-run festival from what I can see. Yeah.
Have you done it before?
Never.
Really? Wow. So I couldn't find any information of you doing it before, and I'm like, that can't be right.
You got to look hard to find me. Yeah. I travel circuit way. You know?
Yes. We seem to be doing quite a bit of touring at the moment, though, or at least we're about to start.
Yeah, I'm doing some shows further up North Queensland and that. And, got a special lineup for this festival. And, yeah, I get around. Usually head up north in the wintertime nationally.
Yeah, I know that you're touring with Jim primarily. I know you played with Jim at Coogee, Coogee Diggers last week.
Yes. Well, Jim produced my most recent album, Witness. He's been a long time supporter of my music, and I've got great admiration for his musicality. And so it's just great that Jim could come and do these Blues Fest shows with me, you know, because he adds a unique colour and dimension to the songs.
He has been working with you for quite some time. I understand he has appeared on other albums.
He has,
in the past
yeah.
as well.
He's had a hand in just about every album I've done. At least played on something.
Yeah.
If not taken on the whole role of producing. But he's been a great sounding board over the years. I can always turn his head with a song. If the song's good enough, he'll want to get involved. That's what I like about him. He just responds to the song. If the song grabs him, well, then he's in there, boots and all sort of thing. It's been a great support.
So musician's musician.
He is very much, yeah. And he seems to like my stuff, and it's always a treat to have him on stage.
And tell us a bit about the band that you do have at Blues Fest. I know that it is quite a collective of great Australian talent.
Yeah, well, there's a link going back to the Warrnambool band and the fact that I've got Sammy Butcher's son with me, Jason Butcher. Sammy Butcher is a co-founding member of the Warrnambool band, and Jason is his son. Jason has his own band called the Juppie Band, which he plays guitar in, but having inherited Sammy's musical ability, he plays anything, so he's actually playing drums with me. So he's from Papunya in the Northern Territory, and he's flying him down especially for these shows. So he's there, and I've got bass player Andy Fry, who's from Ballarat. Andy's done tours with John Barton and Karis, people like that.
And you mentioned Witness, that is your latest album,
Yeah.
came out last year.
That's right, with ABC Music.
And it was your first in a few years. I know that you released with Overnighter in 2007. And how does it compare to your earlier materials? How is it an evolution from that?
I don't compare them at all, really.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you compare? I mean, I've different haircuts way back then. You know, it's almost 3 decades now I've been doing this, and I can't write those same songs I wrote as a young man. You know, you mature, you have different views, different outlooks. So whatever comes to me, and if it moves me, then I try and record it, put it out there, and see if it moves other people as well.
You released a book last year as well, My Island Home.
Yeah, that's been interesting. I've been doing some shows with Shane Howard and Archie Roach because they've also released children's books of their iconic songs, and they've been very well received because we only sing one song. We back each other up on each other's song, but we tell a story about how the song came about. So they've been very well received at Rome Adelaide and Perth International Arts Festival, and smaller festivals like the Lake Boulder Hill Festival, which is my own home country festival. And yeah, that's been a very interesting exercise, and we're hoping to get them into schools. They've been very well. It's a novel idea, but the publishers that did it, the first book they did was From Little Things Big Things Grow, the Keith Carmody, Paul Kelly song, and that went very well. So that's what they've done these other ones with us, and a different sort of a thing, yeah. But pleased with the outcome.
It's an interesting idea, and I like how it has the potential to expose the children to the music as well, beyond the book.
But also they get the story behind the song, and they get it really well. Kids, they really do.
And you're a man, you know, we're kind of going through all the pursuits. I understand that you've written a play as well. Is that true?
I have, only one. And it got a run in 1999 for 3 weeks at Deckshire Theatre in Fremantle, WA. It was called King for This Place. And I loved the process. in a sense, it's analogous to performing because it's in real time and your actors are speaking words and stuff. And, it's a collaborative process. You're working with directors and actors. And I really enjoyed it, but it's just a one-off.
Yeah, not something you can see yourself going through
Well,
again.
if I got an offer, maybe if someone bent my arm, I could look at it again. But it's just one of those things I've tried. I enjoyed the experience.
Well, you seem to be someone who had quite a lot on his to-do list and seems to be gradually ticking them off. You've done the play, you've done the book, you've released
Wait
the
for the
albums.
movie.
Yeah. Would you write the movie or would you star in the movie?
I wouldn't star in the movie, no. But I do have a film script that's been living in the bottom drawer for a couple of decades, but I don't know whether I'll ever get up. I mean, but, who knows? You never say never. Depends what opportunities come my way. It's a process of being open and aware of, linking up with like-minded creative people. Sometimes things can happen. I don't have a set plan. I do have a bit of a plan. There's going to be putting out a 2 CD best of later in the year, overseas, so we're looking at compiling tracks for that. And maybe next year I'll get around to recording something new.
And you are here at Blues Fest. Are you going to get an opportunity to see any of the artists perform?
I had a bit of a look around last night, yeah, and caught the funky meters, and they're real musos.
They sure are.
They can really play. And that was pretty awesome. Caught ZZ Top and completed a circle back to my youth in the 70s. They were a deluxe ride. They've got, after 40 years of playing, it's a glove that they just put on and into the show, I'd like to catch BB King tonight because, he's 85 now, I think. Toots and the Mayhalls, they're all here. I caught a little bit of Michael Franco. It was rocking out. So, I'll try and get around and catch up with a few. It's a smorgasbord, really. It's hard to decide.
It is. There's too much on at once. But look, I wish you all the best in the show later today. I'm looking forward to seeing you and enjoy the rest of your time at Blues Fest.